a child with lots of love. Lots of love, lots of love, lots of love, lots of love.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You are currently watching Sukai Todd's Thoughts with me, Sukai Todd. As always, before we start, these are my genuine thoughts and opinions. Take what you want, leave the rest, and of course enjoy. And if you like what you hear and want to help me have money in the bank and pay off my student loans and get a new laptop, please consider donating to my PayPal, link below. Not an ad, not sponsored, not monetized. So if you're wondering whose commercials get revenue, it's not mine. Okay, on to the review. Starting with track 1, Red, Kylie Cottrell and Alex, I don't want to butcher his name, the title track for Descendants, The Rise of Red film. Red is a really good track overall, although this is more of a nitpick than anything. I feel like the soldier saying, oh, whoa, whoa, or whatever, when they're going, whoa, whoa, it sounds a lot like the soldiers from The Wizard of Oz, how they would go, oh, oh, and I can't tell if that was intentional or not, but I do like that kind of throwback a little bit, but the lower tone in which it's used or sung kind of turns me off. And the soldier should have been British, but I digress. And Bridget should have had a British accent, but I digress. Yeah, title track Red, really good, really enjoyable. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And I think it's overall a really great opener. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5 stars for the title track. Red, red, red. Off with their head. Red. And I like Kylie Cottrell's sassiness as she says it. But before we continue, we don't talk about Christmas songs before Christmas. So no, I will not be discussing Red Christmas until it's Christmas. Okay? Okay, great. Glad now that we have that, established. Let's get on to our second track, which is Brandy and Prince Charming. I don't want to butcher his name. So This Is Love, track 2. It's a really good song, in my opinion. It's a beautiful rendition, and I wish they'd used the full version in the movie, but I understand why they didn't due to time constraints. But Brandy's voice, oh my god, it was so beautiful to hear, alongside one of the original Prince Charmings. Like, it was just wonderful to hear Brandy's voice and hear her Prince Charming's voice. It was just wonderful. I love that song. I've loved So This Is Love since I was a kid and saw the animated Cinderella. So to hear Brandy sing it, it's like, you're gonna make me cry. And it's not even an emotional, sad scene. Like, ugh. But yeah, Brandy, So This Is Love. I could gush about that for hours, but I won't, because we have a few other tracks to discuss. But I think So This Is Love is probably vocally the best track on the album, given the fact that the two people who sing it, not to hate on any of the other singers, mind you, but the two vocalists on this track are capital V vocalists, in my opinion. So Brandy stole the show, along with Rita Ora, which we're about to get into that. Because Rita Ora's songs, well, she really doesn't get a full song, but she gets a duet with Kylie Cottrell, and it's Love Ain't It. And Fear. It's just better to be fed than to be loved. What you want doesn't exist. Love ain't it. Like, Rita Ora killed the Queen of Hearts role. She just slayed it. And Love Ain't It is, in terms of villain songs, the best villain song in my personal perspective for the movie. Love Ain't It just really captures the dichotomy of the story of how, Red wants love and wants to understand love, but due to due to the Queen of Hearts being the Queen of Hearts and what she's gone through, it's like you get where she's coming from. And it is kind of a remake of Evil Like Me from the first Descendants, but it suits the Queen of Hearts and Princess Red very well. And Rita Ora's vocals are just slayage. She slays that song. And the way she sings when she's like, they gonna fall like parachutes. Like how she does that little higher up note right as she's going back to the lower octave. Like, oh my god. Perfection, perfection, perfection. I know love ain't it, but child, I love it. I love love ain't it. Love is it, 'cause I love it. What's my name? What's my name? Say that's my name. Yeah, Red's version of What's My Name. Like, they couldn't have a Descendants spin-off and not use What's My Name in some fashion. I love What's My Name, Red version. Although, saying the VKs are middle-aged is kind of stupid. I'm not hating on Kylie when I say that. I just think it's like the whole Not Your Mother's Mean Girls nonsense. It's like, how do you know if my mom even watched Mean Girls? My mom didn't. And I'm not that old. I'm like in my 20s. Like, what are you talking about middle age? Is 27? I guess if we're going by Leonardo DiCaprio's perspective, I guess I am. But like 27 isn't really that young. It's not that young, but it's certainly not that old. I mean, is it middle age 40 or 50? Yeah, that's middle age. I'm not middle aged. I'm not that far back. But I also think it could be a reference to the fact that they go back to Merlin Academy and Merlin was a Middle Ages type character, so perhaps they were trying to be sneaky and slightly insulting with it, but I don't follow rules with all disrespect. But every rebel who heard her say, from the cradle to the grave, I'm a renegade, they felt it, and I was one of them. I'm like, yep. Facts, Kylie. Spit those facts, Red. Spit those facts. On to our next track. Kinda surprised, are we on the same side? The fight of our lives. Yeah, I'm obviously not playing these songs because I don't want to get slain over copyright. But Fight of Our Lives is cute. It's a really good song, but I wish they had used the full soundtrack version in the movie. But again, time constraints. Life is Sweeter. It's a really great ensemble cast song. I wish British was Bridget when she was singing it. Nothing against Ruby Rose Turner. She's, I believe she's in her late teens, early 20s. I don't want to hate on any of the young actors and actresses in this film. But Life is Sweeter is a great song. Very uplifting overall. And the VKs introduced at Merlin Academy kind of slay it, but some of it feels a little forced. It's like we have to have VKs and they have to have this weird Rotten to the Core style sound that isn't Rotten to the Core. And I'm like, musicality and production could have been a little better with Life is Sweeter in terms of the villain side of things, but I'll let it slide. Life is Sweeter, though, overall is a really cute track. It's very uplifting, very fun. It's very sweet. Pun intended. But no, it's very sweet. Very enjoyable to listen to. And sometimes I listen to it as a pick-me-up, so it's a cute song. And whenever I see the movie, I get hungry for pink cupcakes. So yeah, there's that. Life is Sweeter, ensemble version is what I call it, is really great. Perfect Revenge. Okay, somebody try to convince me that Teddy didn't write the song for Blackpink originally. I know it's got a chorus, but like somebody in Disney was like, Teddy, do you have any demos? Oh yeah, I thought it would be good for the album, but it didn't work. Teddy sent them a demo for Perfect Revenge, and Disney was like, we'll take it. That's my theory. I'm sure I'm wrong, but still. I like to think that there's some merit to that. I wish. Anyway. Shuffle of Love, another unused track, or I would say very minor, like used in the most minuscule way possible. It's like, I love that song. I don't know why it wasn't used. Except as a little, like, scene intro as well as the end credits, which I guess counts as usage a little bit, but Shuffle of Love is such a cute song. I wish it had more. I wish it was featured more, which is the overall complaint about this soundtrack and about the movie, is that I wish they had given it more time with these songs. Now, Get Your Hands Dirty is the perfect song for Malia, for Chloe and for Ella, mother and daughter, in a weird time travel way. But point being, I think it's a lovely tribute to Cameron Boyce with the lyrics of right and wrong isn't always black and white. Like, I think that's very sweet. It's clear that it's a message to pay homage to the late great Cameron Boyce. R.I.P. God rest his soul. May him and those who loved him, may he be in a better place, and so may those who love him and who are still grieving him find peace with this. And I'm one of those people, so yeah. But yeah, great song. Life is Sweet, a reprise. 4.5 out of 5. Great song. Finally getting to hear Rita Ora again, but needs to be longer. It's too short. Life is Sweeter remix. Still too short, but very cute. And I know why it's too short, but they could have extended it and used that as the end credits, but what do I know? Bad Reputation. Whew, I got some bones to pick with this one. Not because it's bad. No puns intended, but if they happen, they happen. But because it wasn't even used. The whole I'm Your New Roommate scene, which was teased in the literal first teaser that was official. We're not going to discuss the unreleased teasers yet, but that unreleased teaser from 2023 was badass. I do say so, if I do say so myself. But Bad Reputation, Kylie did a great job singing it. I don't know why they wasted such a great track. Like, why didn't they could have done something with it, but you know, why not? Anyway, I'm not going to discuss the score because I really don't pay attention to it, but yeah, this is my review. Overall, I give it a 8.5 out of 10 stars for the soundtrack, and thanks for watching.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.